Hey, good morning, everybody. Mr. Mudbug coming at you today, guys. Man, do we have a treat for you, dude. And guys, I'm not kidding you. This is probably the coolest vehicle we've ever built in the history of Mudbug mini trucks in the last 10 years. And I'm going to do my very best to make this video still. I'm sorry, guys. I'm 51. And I am just, my hands are just not as steady as they used to be. And I'm quite the jitterbug. But let's get it, dude. Right out the gate, you're going to notice the front of this truck. The name of the truck is a Minnebago, guys. We just flipped that W from Winnebago, turn it over to Minnebago. Just really, really cool. You'll notice up top, you're going to see that 42-inch light bar, and to the left of that is that snorkel. I'll get to that in a moment. The whole truck is sprayed in bed liner, which you can see right here. In fact, guys, to be honest with you, it's been sprayed twice with bed liner, and I'll get into that by the end of the video. You'll notice too, check out them stripes, guys. This is that old retro. We were trying to do an old retro looking RV, something from the 80s, and we believe we hit the mark. Nothing is perfect, guys. I'm telling you upright. If you're looking for perfection, you're not going to get it from a human being. We added that big basket. This is great storage space if you got other stuff you want to put up front, maybe some camping gear, maybe you want to do some whatever, I don't know, tackle boxes, cooler, whatever. It's great to have additional storage. You can't have too much. And you're going to notice below there is a 4,500-pound Viper winch, and to the left of that is our remote control, which goes right there. I believe that is located in your glove box. And below that, at the very bottom, we're going to have our skid plate. I'm not getting down on the ground, guys. I'm too old to get back up. But that's a skid plate, and it covers all your goodies down below. Nothing is left out. Not that we can afford or nothing we can think of, but even rod holders in the front, guys. Check it out. And they are movable, so you can pretty much position them in any place you want. So if you're pulling straight up to the beach, the creek, whatever, the river you're fishing in, nose it in, you got rod holders right up front. And again, they position in any way you put them. Just a beautiful paint job on it too, guys. Again, nothing perfect, but man, it just came out so nice. We tried to do the retro theme on it, and I think it came out beautiful. You'll notice we have the gray up top, and we did some burnt orange at the bottom. Not burnt orange, it's like a rusty red, and I did some patina work on it, just kind of make it look like it's a little bit aged. Not terribly, but it just looks a little bit aged, like it's worn down just a little bit and the paint's starting to fade. Also, we're going to be running 27-inch tires today. These are steel belted radial tires. These are made by Kumho, and you can see the tread pattern on them. Pretty freaking awesome. And we got those white wheels on there. And we did that to match with the rest of the theme of the truck. And we went as far as to put orange lug nuts on it, man. Again, just to work with the theme, because that's what we do around here. Just to turn this to the side. Again, up top, we're going to see that snorkel. You'll see right here. And it is flexible. I left it like that so we can have a little bit of flexibility in case tree limbs or something was to hit it. That's why I didn't make it solid. But really, really cool. We got you a spare, I think this is 20 pounds of propane, and you'll see the cooker and the hot water heater runs off of this, and it also runs off of the little green cans. I don't know how much weight they are, 1 pound, something like that. You'll notice too, this window is put in, and we got a little Sasquatch, but we put this sliding window in to get a nice cross breeze on it. Now, I'm gonna tell you a little history of this camper, guys. We brought this camper in separately. We had to buy this camper, and it was too expensive for freight. So what I did is I had a truck coming in from one of my customers. I asked them to mount it to that truck, and that's what they did. They mounted it to the truck so I can get it here. This camper sold by itself is around $2,800 plus shipping. Put it in the back of the truck. I got a free ride. So I took it off of that truck, put it on this one. This is a 2003 Suzuki, and it doesn't have many miles on it, guys. This truck's got like 15,000 miles. And there's a lot of great stuff I'm going to show you when I get inside. There's so much, so please just bear with me, guys. I know it's going to be a long video, but I promise you there's so many features. It's so worth it. And the price on it, I believe, is going to be a steal. So the first person to call me is going to get it. We went as far as to even put yellow shocks on this thing, and we powder coated the front coils to match the truck. And again, you'll notice that retro striping on the back from that 87 Toyota. And 3-gallon fuel can. You might have seen these on the Jeeps. You know, with the low truck, this truck is roughly getting around 35 miles to the gallon. And 3 gallons will get you around 100 miles in any one direction. Or it might run the truck for days on that 3 gallons. And you have 10 gallons of fuel, so if you filled up, you got 13 gallons total. You can pretty much go anywhere. I'm going to back up a little bit because I want you to see the full spectrum of the paintwork, guys. Just really cool. And again, guys, I've done all this myself by hand, all the paint work particularly. And guys, it is a labor of love. Many hours of paint. I don't know, probably 2,000 yards of tape and plastic. But I even went as far as to put the little palm trees in the corner. Again, trying to bring that retro look back. Just beautiful, man. And put a little random decals on it. Just decals from the fuel tank. And you got the Suzuki one, that's the brand of the truck. And of course, don't follow me, I'm lost too. Just some cool little decals I thought you might see on an RV. And of course, every RV's got to have a Sasquatch and American flag, and I got those in one. And lastly, the best one out of all, the Mudbug mini truck decal, guys. We are the original. There's a lot of copycats. Every time we do something, somebody tries to copy what we're doing. I know I talk about it a lot in my videos, but it is frustrating when people try to steal your name and all your ideas. But we are the leaders. We're the original. MudbugMiniTrucks.com, 832-951-5220 or 877-MUDBUGS. Now what I'm going to do here in a moment is I'm going to lift this tailgate up, and I'm going to show you some of the great features we have on board. Check this out, guys. Onboard hot water heater. Now right here is where you hook up your propane tank, whether you're doing a small or big. It's adaptable for either. And of course you control the heat and the water flow by using those two valves right there. And that very far corner is your snorkel. Should last you for infinity. It's inside the truck, which means it should last really long. And again, the whole truck is sprayed with bend liner. We did not insulate. We didn't insulate because of cost. I didn't put an air conditioner on the roof because of cost. Now, I can always add these features if somebody decides they want to buy the truck. Check it out, guys. We even put carpet down. So if you want to get in there and lay down, it's actually really comfortable. It's not the raw bed material, so it is nice. Now, you'll see right here we have electricity. USB ports. It's 1100 watts. That little panel you see right there, that little bitty controller controls the solar panels. And I'm not exaggerating when I'm telling you guys, we're pushing 300 watts of solar power to that battery, and it is controlled by that system right there, which also has USB ports. If you're working, maybe you're working remotely and you want to put a satellite on this thing, or you just want to charge your phone, or you want to watch movies on your tablet, whatever it may be, it gives you so many options. Now, I did leave this gap here. I know everybody's going to mention that, and I wanted to mention that to you so I don't have to answer this question later, but we left this gap. And there's multiple reasons I left that gap. One of them breathes better inside the cab. Second of all, if you get it dirty, you can always hose it out. So maintenance. If you wanted to kill an animal, put it back here. It's not ideal as far as the carpet, but it is outdoor carpet. It's washable. So all these reasons, you can leave that open. Now, if you don't want to leave it open, you can always add a insulation foam. And it's a 3M sticky back, and we have it in stock. It's just something you could add. We didn't because we wanted it to be easy to clean. You can always throw a blanket over it if you just want it to be temporary. Now you ask me, what is this yellow bracket system right here? This is for our barbecue pit. And something else while I'm here, I'll show you. We have our ceiling fans, and these you can turn in any direction, and they're 3 speeds each, so you can put them left, right, and what have you. It doesn't matter, and they blow really nice, so it's not going to be stagnant in here, especially if you parked in an area that's not directly in the sun. Also, this switch right here will control your lights, which you'll see right here and right here. So if you're taking a shower at night, which is right here, check this out, guys. Let's see if there's any water in it. But you can see that has water. You turn that little switch on, boom, and you can take a shower right here. These little clips, let me see if I can get these. Now there's clips like this all the way around. You'll notice these all the way around. The shower curtain is in the cabin. I'll show you that momentarily. But they clip to those rings with carabiners, and you actually have a private shower or restroom, if you want to put it, in that trailer hitch. And while I'm down there, I'll show you, we do have the trailer hitch receiver. And I'm going to go a little further down here. Now right there is a spare water tank, guys. I can't remember exactly if it's 12 or 15 gallons of spare water. You'll notice to the right of that is a pumping system. You'll notice the red hose coming out of there. That red hose goes to the hot water heater. You can disconnect the white hose to the left and hook the blue hose that's in the cab, which I'll show you, to that, and you can pump it straight out the creek. And you'll have endless water. You'll have bottomless water. If you're fishing salmon by the river and it's beautiful clear water, hook that hose up, throw it in the water, weigh it down till it's, till you got it on the bottom. There's a little filtration system. It's not perfect, but it catches all the large debris from going through the pump. And that is a sure flow pump, guys. If any of my fishermen out there familiar with it, that pump is one of the best pumps that money can buy. I didn't buy any. The one that came with this Jucool or whatever it's called, Jukai or Jucal, whatever the hell it is, it wasn't nearly as strong as that pump right there. That thing is a beast. And again, we're going to scroll over here. I'm going to show you something else too, guys. I'm going to back up 1 second. Take a look at this, guys. This is how much attention to detail we do. Check this out, guys. Check out the mud flaps. Again, retro with the Suzuki logo on it, dude. Way too cool. All right, coming around this side, as you can see, we got our cooking element here. So we have a Coleman stove. You got 2 burners, and you got your hose. Now this will hook to the big can, or this one will hook to the small can. So again, you got the 1 pound, or you got the 20-pound container, either one. So maybe you want to bring a spare container with you. And there's plenty of room in the bed, guys. This thing will actually fit a twin-size bed or a full size. I can't remember which one it is. It'll fit. But keep in mind that it's 55 inches across and 76 inches deep. You have plenty of room. Now, say it's too windy in one direction. Like today, the wind is coming from behind me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate this dude all the way around. Look at this. Guys, just to tell you how much we think about things. This is another thing we thought about. Look at it. It's full rotation. So you can cook on side of your RV, and no matter which way the wind's blowing, you can still do it without any problems. And you'll notice too, this bracket was custom made. We make everything, and it's powder coated. Again, attention to detail. Little black caps. All the welding is silky smooth, and again, it's attached here. Just some really, really great ideas. And I know, guys, it's going to be a long video. I'm so sorry about that, guys, but there's so much cool stuff, and it's so exciting. You want to see something else that's awesome? Check this out. I'm going to back up. Check out the freaking awning. And again, guys, we made this ourselves out of electric conduit and some other components, but it's very easy to maintenance by yourself. These poles simply will come out of here. They just move out. You can pull them out. I'm not going to do it because I'm by myself. I can do it if I put my tablet down by myself, but in order for me to do a video, I'm going to hang on to it. But this is waterproof, rainproof, so you can actually stand underneath here. And again, guys, let me back up. Check it out. You can cook out of the weather. The barbecue pit is not under the canopy, so you ain't going to worry about a fire hazard. And all the smoke will go out of there, but you're also out of the weather. Or if you just want to put 2 chairs on the outside and have a beer. All the stuff is wired right here to this giant deep cycle battery, and it is a brand new battery. It's only about a few days old. We replaced it so we can have fresh charging battery. And up top, and I'm going to try to show you that too, guys. Let's see if we can do it. Look up on top of the truck, guys. We got 2 solar panels. They're 150 watts each. They're all pre-wired into the system of the truck, which charges that battery, which charges the inverter, which gives you all your power. Dude, I think we have thought of pretty much everything. This is the ultimate getaway vehicle, guys. And for the price, dude, it's incredible. Now, this came with these windows in the, you see right there. It's kind of foggy. It had a film on it when I got here, but it had been baked in the sun so long. By the time we got to building this thing, we couldn't get it off. The back one we managed to clear up. But again, if you want to push this door down, you push this lever right here, and this will release the door to close for you. You'll notice too, this is your hooks right there, those hooks. You roll those, take these pieces of pipe right here, you put them inside the canopy up here, and you roll it all together, and it hooks in those latches up on the roof. I'm telling you guys, we have thought of everything. At least, I feel like we have. All right, we're gonna zoom in a little bit on this side here, guys. Check it out. No airbags, we die like real men. I'm gonna open this up, guys, to show you the interior. Now again, it looks messy, guys. That's because the accessories we have are just thrown here on the floor. Snakeskin seats, full custom. They're gray and white to match the exterior. Again, we wanted to have this craziness to the truck. We didn't think that in those days in the 80s, almost anything kind of was to go. You know, you didn't really have any rules to follow on customizing and anything. It was just kind of what you wanted to do, you know. Now this hose is the blue hose I was telling you about that hooks to that system in the back. And this is your curtains. There's the carabiners. They hook to that shower rings in the back. And that's how you're going to take your shower. And then here you're going to have your remote control and your spare parts. I'm going to go around the other side because there's so much more to show you. And yesterday we had all the windows tinted. and we had the bra put across the front. Something I do want to tell you about here, which is a negative. And we just discovered this about 3 days ago, and nobody knows. Of course, it never does. It's a mystery. Now, the windshield did get a crack in it. I don't know where it came from, but it looks like it started here, and it worked its way here. It is a crack, guys. I'm not replacing the window because the price of the vehicle that I'm selling it for is going to make up for that. That windshield is replaceable. I'm just not replacing it. Nobody wants to spend the money on it. If y'all want me to replace it, I will replace it. It's just going to cost you to do it. But for the price and the amount of accessories you get in this thing, you're stealing it. Anyway, guys, take a look. We even put the hydro flooring down, so it's got a nice grip and easy to clean. Something special about this truck is, check it out, guys. It does have the lock and differential. It has the high-low transfer case, and it is a 5-speed with a smiley face shift knob on it. That dude is way cool. And again, like all my trucks, air conditioning and heat, and we got that Bluetooth stereo system, which you can see right there. Again, another charging port for your cell phone. So again, there's so much cool stuff, guys. This is your switch for your light bar, and up here you're gonna have your gauge cluster, which again, not a mini truck on this planet has these. Oil pressure, water temperature, and I can't remember the other one. I want to say it's voltage. I can't remember exactly, but it was the 3 essentials. And yes, of course, they're all tucked in on that tree. So I'm just going to kind of show you what it looks like in here, guys. And you can always take this back window out and share the AC from the cab. We didn't, because we didn't know if that was something would be a win or a lose or a loss. So we left it there just in case somebody decided that was not a good idea. Now, here's your little snorkel again, too. Wanted to show you. It is flexible, guys. Pretty cool stuff. Now, I'm going to back up here and I'm going to show you. We do have some inventory in, guys. For the first time in a long time, we actually have some reasonable inventory in. Currently, I have about 11 trucks on the ground. I got 7 or 8 more coming in about 2 more weeks. But you can see I got deck vans, I got scissor lifts, I got a couple DA63Ts, I got a couple dump trucks. I got that jumbo cab right there, but the wheels are not staying, guys. Those are just to get me out the shop while I'm waiting on some custom wheels to come in. And of course, I got some various trucks that are here. So if you need something, again, mudbugminitrucks.com, guys. And if you can follow along with us, if you like our content, guys, and you're checking out what we're doing, you're enjoying the view, hey, check us out. Hit that icon and subscribe. Hit the little bell, and every time a video comes out, you not only help a small business, but you get to see how cool we're doing, you know. So I'm not going to keep you too much longer, guys. I'm hoping to hear some feedback. You know, if there's something you think we should have added, or there's something, you know, if somebody's interested in the vehicle, of course, we love to hear from you. 832-951-5220 or 877-MUDBUGS. But I believe that this vehicle, you could pretty much go anywhere at any time and escape for the longest you want to be gone. Just freaking awesome. I love this truck. And if it doesn't sell quickly, I may just keep this for myself and go to my own land and just park out in the woods and suck some water out of the creek where I'm at. I got a creek that runs through my property, and it's beautiful, and I can just live off of it myself. Just a fun getaway. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to hold you anymore, man. I appreciate y'all time. It's been a pleasure. I hope I didn't forget anything. If somebody says something, I'll try to respond very quickly. But anyway, thank y'all so much, guys. I'm sorry for taking so long, but it was a lot of features on this vehicle. Oh, just a little history on the truck, guys. I actually, if y'all remember some of my previous videos, this truck used to be black. It had the scales all over it. The name of the truck was actually Black Mamba. That's why we had the snakeskin seats. But we also thought that the snakeskin seat would work very well for an adventurous vehicle, so I didn't bother changing the interior. So that's just a little history on this truck. We've been working on it for about 3 years, and finally we have got it ready to go. And I think you guys are going to absolutely love it and appreciate it, hopefully as much as I do. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you long, guys. Thank y'all so much for looking. God bless you, man. Y'all take care. Howdy from Texas. Y'all take care now.